Well, I'm glad you guys were able to make it for our card night here.
Yep.
You know, here in my man cave.
Right.
You know, it's a little, ceiling's a little low, but you know, we're
Work in
making
progress.
it
It works.
Yeah, that's right.
You said your wife was going to give you a little space in the house to make a man cave.
It's
so
a little space.
You're doing the best you can.
This is inspiring.
Now, are we missing one more? Is that what I thought? I thought we were going to have 4 this month.
Yeah, Larry. Yeah, he just got kind of confused about the time change and stuff like that.
Time change. Let's do it.
So you guys spend a little more time in crawl spaces than I do. What are you guys seeing this time of year?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of moisture right now, especially with the dry season that we've just had, and then all of a sudden we get these flash storms that come through and just dump buckets. Go down the crawl space. You got the block walls that are just completely soaked, footers, little puddles down there.
Yeah.
Now, do you find that when it's a dry season, soil's dry, and then you get that real quick pop up?
Yeah.
That then can lead to some unforeseen issues.
It does. It's kind of interesting whenever it's really, really heavy raining. Usually the crawl spaces are just musty and they're just damp. But whenever we get this dry to heavy rain scenario, for whatever reason, I think the clay opens up and it just is a straight funnel right down to the crawl.
Yeah.
So what do you do about that?
Typically, we'll look at and see if they already have an existing sub pump or perimeter drain kind of set up. We'll look at the exterior, check the grade, the mulch beds, the gutters, downspouts, see if they're overflowing. We can put a waterproofing system in, and if it's a block foundation, we'll usually go in and put like a wall crack system in, redirect it, and tie it into an existing, or we'll add in a new waterproofing system.
And that's what we find a lot in inspections is we see the simple things that weren't done over time by homeowners and keeping water away, and then 5 years later, now we've got an issue and trying to sell.
And a lot of people just think a sub pump is key, and they do help because it's below the grade of the crawl or the basement, but you need a perimeter drain because you want to capture it. Larry, when'd you get here? Hey, good to see you, man.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up.
Hey.
We've only played a few rounds so far, but no big winners. So Nathan, what kind of stuff as we start to get near the end of the season with summer and look towards fall, weeks fly by pretty quick, but for homeowners that we see out in inspections, what are some of the things that we could be telling them to keep in mind as season shifts so they can keep water from coming out in the crawl space?
Yeah, for sure. So definitely getting your gutters checked out and making sure that there's no debris up in there. We've gone through some storms, so there's little limbs and twigs and leaves and so forth, and we're getting ready to come to fall. Making sure that your downspouts extended. We recommend a minimum of 10 feet, no less than that. Mulch beds, kind of the same thing. Just try to make sure that they're not just piled up.
So Trent, when you're getting ready to go into a crawl space, what are some of the things you're looking for?
Yeah, I mean, when we start the crawl space inspection, we typically have already walked around the outside of the house, so we're identifying some of those areas of water penetration concerns that then when we're in the crawl space, that's got to be one of the biggest things that we look for is water intrusion, moisture, humidity, even for simple things, like dryer vents that aren't vented properly. And then obviously when that water starts to happen in a crawl space, however it's getting in, you start getting damages and concerns on your wood frame structure. So we're looking at those, and as we're going around the perimeter of the crawl space, we're looking for electrical, plumbing, ductwork, framing issues. So pretty much everything, but that crawl space holds a lot of the issues that tend to come up on inspection.
So what's the biggest recommendation you would give to a homeowner in regards to a crawl space?
Crawl spaces are one of those things that we don't really think about getting into for obvious reasons. And I think a homeowner who at least has it on their mind once a year at minimum, just go in the crawl space, find the sump pump, make sure everything's good, look around the walls, see if there's any water or moisture.
It changes from year to year. The soil moves, man. It's a thing.
Well, and you don't want 10 years to go by in your house and then nobody goes in your crawl space.
And then you show up.
I show up and I'm the first one in 10 years to go down and, well, surprise, there's some
That
things.
would be Uno.
Uno, what?
Yeah.
I think he's been throwing 2 at a time.
You can review the footage. And there it is.
Oh,
Man.
winner.
All right, come on now.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Very good. Very
Good
nice. Hey, next time, next month. Is this
Yeah,
is this
same
okay?
place. Yeah.
You just want to tell the wife? We'll just be kind of hiding down here.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool. We can do that.
Well, you did a good job on your man cave.
Yeah,
I think.
thanks. Been working on it.